Oops, I started recording.
Yes,
Well, okay, and let me share my screen. Okay, well, so what is this? Okay, let me erase my masterpiece. So let's talk about cleft. Okay, so what is cleft sentence? And of course, it cleft. So first of all, totally about cleft. What is that? Why we use it? Okay, so we have some normal sentences. Okay, like for example, subject, object, verb. Okay, but we use cleft sentence, especially in speaking, to connect what is already understood to what is new to the listener. Okay, what it means. And in a cleft sentence, actually, a single sentence, a single message is divided into two clauses, two clauses. And this allows us to focus on the new information. For example, let's do this one. I say, for example, your car got broken into yesterday. Did it? Your car. You say, no, it was my sister's car that got broken. It was. So this is an it cleft. So let me write it here. It cleft. For example, I say me. Your car, just let me, okay, here is better. So first of all, it clapped. So the first one, I say, your car got broken into yesterday. I want to be sure, so I ask a tag question. I say, did it? And you say, no. No, now I want to make my cleft sentence. How to make it? I say, it was, because this is past, I say it was. It was my sister's car. Okay, now I can add that. That's the second clause. That got broken in. As you can see, I have two parts here, before that, after that. It was, I emphasize new information, that is my sister. My sister is new information. So I emphasize new information using it was. No, it was my sister's car that got broken into. That. Okay, so this is about the first one. For example, another example of it. I say, is it August that you're going on holiday, right? And you say, no, it is, for example, April. Okay, so you can say this one, or only the question. When I say, is it August? Is it August that you are going on holiday? I divide it again. So my question is also an it cleft. Like, so I am actually focusing, my focus is on August. I say, is it August that, so is it August, first clap, first part, that you are going on holiday? Okay. Is it August? So I focus, I concentrate, I focus on August. Is it August? So any word that comes after it is or it was is the focus of my cleft sentence. Before that, one part, after that, the second. Normally, before that is my new information. So this is about it cleft. Can you make a sentence? For example, for example, when you say, it was my daughter that was playing. It was my daughter, because I think, the focus is on your daughter. It was, you say it. It was my daughter that was playing, okay? Or you can also say who, because this is person, so it's okay to say who. Who or that. It was my daughter who was playing. For example, it was my husband who or that you spoke to. For example, you spoke to on the phone. I called your house. I talked to someone. And I don't know who was it. You say, it was my sister, that or who you talked to on the phone. Okay, get it? So you say, it was my sister. Here, because of my sister, you can also use who, but that is optional, of course, or that you spoke to on the phone. So as you can see, normally we use, as I told you, we use clef sentence to clarify something, to emphasize a new information, to focus on new information. Because, normally there was, I don't know, I thought it was your mom. I said, no, it was my sister. No? Okay.
No, it's for my sister. No, it's for my mom that you spoke on the phone.
No, of course. It was my mom. And I say, for example, I say me, wasn't it, I talked to your sister when I called you. They say, no, it was my mom that you spoke to when you called me. Okay, so this is like, I'm asking about you first. My first question, I talked to your mom. I said, no, it was my sister. Get it? Okay, make a sentence.
Let me think.
Of course, think about it. It's okay, because we're gonna learn it, so it's okay.
You 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 went to restaurant yesterday with my brother. Did it? Was this?
And the answer is, clef sentence is, why did I go to restaurant with your brother?
No, it's the
Because, okay, just when you you don't know your brother, but you're asking, no.
oh my god.
No, dear, it was not your brother, it was your cousin. It was a family gathering.
Oh my god.
That was really
something
good.
like I asked you.
Yeah.
It's like I asked you. Oh my god.
No, it was not your, he
Me,
was.
I asked you. Me, I asked you, teachers.
Of
You
course.
go. You went with your brother,
Of
sister.
course, why not? Of course. But it was my brother. No, it was my brother. Not yours. But my brother is yours.
Oh my god. Yes.
My brother is your brother. That's okay. So let's share our brothers.
Yeah. No, it's not my brother. It's your brother.
Okay. Okay. Let's make a better one, please. Okay. Another example. Thank you. Another example. So no, it was my brother.
I'm on way to something like this.
Okay, may I ask you one minute, please? Just 1 minute to drink a little
Okay.
water because I'm started coughing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just 1 minute.
Okay, just check. Drink water. I'm on soft.
Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Are
It's
you
going.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so let's make another example. Use it's just you don't need to make question. Just it can be a sentence, just a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Using so beginning it was, it is, and after that the rest. It is what something that is important. Yeah.
Is this?
Just for example, I don't know. For example, say something. It's
Is this your dress that you wear
I couldn't
yesterday?
get yesterday. What?
That you wear yesterday? Dress,
Dress.
dress.
Just
Is it the rest
yeah.
the red dress that you wore yesterday at the restaurant?
Okay, yeah, no. It was a
No.
dress that you wore yesterday. So when you say it was a dress that you wore, there is no actually focus. Just, this is the dress that you wore yesterday. So it can be, but it's better to use, for example, yeah, it can be, for example, this is the dress that, for example, you bought for my sister's wedding. Like, I say, this is a dress that, for example, you buy for your brother wedding. No, this is a dress that I bought for my sister wedding. So you can use this way. Okay, let's do something. Just let me complete this part. And after that, we will do some task on the book so that it will be clear. So we have another form of cleft that is WH cleft. This one is really easy. And just, you use WH. For example, I say, me, what I need is vacation. What I need. Instead of it is or it was, I say what. Or for example, where I want to go is, for example, remote. Just because it's place, I say where. So where I want to go is remote island. Okay, so we use WH at the beginning. It can be where or what. For example, what you need to do is to, for example, drink warm water. What you need to do. What you need to do is to take rest. Is, for example, take rest. Okay, so you can use WH this way. Okay, it can be followed by a noun or a verb, so it's okay. Okay. Well, now can you make, for example, I say, I don't know, what I really like to eat is, for example, steak, like this. What I
What
really
I need is stay along.
yeah, of course.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it right?
yeah,
Is
of
it
course.
right to
And
say?
you can say, okay, what I need is to keep myself to myself. You know what it means? It means just be with yourself, just yourself.
Yeah,
So yeah,
means stay along. Keep myself to myself.
of course, just alone, without anything. Keep
What I
myself
need
to myself.
is keep
Don't talk to
myself.
anyone. Yeah, of course. What I really need is keep myself to myself. WH is, I think, is easier than it left for you.
Yes.
Yeah, so you only need to put a WH at the beginning, and after that, for example, okay, what I need to eat, what I should do. So everything, not only need. So you can make in different forms. Well, let me, oh, what is this? Okay, so if I can find it, this one. What unit was that? 10? What was that? Just let me check. I need to check for, okay, because I want to show the book. Well, okay, so it was about money maker, right? Yes.
Yes. Money
13,
maker.
yes. Yeah,
I
13.
forgot my
Just,
book.
yeah, it's okay. You don't need it. Just, I'm sharing, so you don't need
So
it.
I can
Okay,
remember
13.
where we are. Money maker.
Yeah, here, I could find it. So here. Okay. Oh, well, okay. Now, let's have a look at the, okay, end of it. Ah, look here. We have three sentences, and now using it clef change. And you need to, you can see these underlined parts, so you need to focus on these underlined parts. So the first one, and you need to start with it was or it is, depending on the time of your sentence.
Is that? Is this in 1973?
Okay, just it is or it was, because this is past. So it was,
This were
yeah,
it
it
were
was.
in 1973 that the modern mobile phones were invented.
That's great, of course. And the second one,
Is is where Vinny Chico that
Kieko, it was just, past,
is
gave. Yeah.
is where Vinny Chico
Kieko, yeah, it was Winnie Kieko.
that gave the apples.
Yeah, of course. Here, you can also who. You can also use who, because this is about person. So you can say who or that. Both are acceptable. Number 3,
These were over 200 million monopolies that they sold all over the world.
yeah, Very good. So as you can see, it was, and that's really easy. Actually, using cleft sentence is really easy. But you know, we normally use, especially WH form, is really usable, is really common. Okay. So did we listen to this word? No.
Yeah.
Yeah? No.
This part not yet.
Yeah. Not yet. Of course. Not yet. Of course. I heard yes. I said no. Okay. So not yet, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 13 and listen.
Unit 8. Money. Recording 1. Welcome to Money Matters, presented by Jimmy Stevens. Today, we're going to talk about 4 of the best money-making ideas in history. What do you think this is? It's a food which you don't eat. It's a sweet which is made of rubber. It's chewing gum. Chewing gum was originally made from chicle, a plant from Central and South America, but now many gum companies use rubber. No one knows who first used chewing gum, but it was in 1891 that Wrigley Company started making and selling it. Many people say it helps them to concentrate, and the US Army gives gum to its soldiers for this reason. Today, the industry is worth nearly $20 billion a year. On to our next big money maker. The first telephone that could be carried around was invented in 1908. In the 1954 film Sabrina, a character, played by actor Humphrey Bogart, made a call from the back of his car. But it was in 1973 that the modern mobile phone was invented by an American, Martin Cooper. And in the 1980s, mobiles started to become popular. Many countries, including the UK, now have more mobile phones than people. Next is the iPod. It's small and light. It plays and stores music. A company called Apple invented it. But Vinnie Cecco was the man that gave the iPod its name. He saw the machine and thought of a line from the film 2001: A Space Odyssey. Open the pod bay door, Hal. The iPod arrived on the market in 2001. In 2007, from January to March, Apple earned £1.8 billion from iPod sales. Our final big money maker is all about making money. In 1934, Charles Darrow showed a game to a company called Parker Brothers. Did they want to invest in it? No, they didn't. So, with a friend who worked in a printing company, Mr. Darrow made 500 copies of the game and started selling them under the name Monopoly. The idea of the game is to buy streets where you can build houses and hotels. It soon became popular, and Parker Brothers agreed to produce it. Today, the owners say they've sold over 200 million Monopoly sets, and 750 million people have played it. The game is truly international. It's sold in 103 countries and in 37 languages.
Okay. Number 1, chicle.
True.
True, of course. Number 2, we know that US soldiers were the first people to eat chewing gum.
False.
Well,
False.
yeah, obviously, really? Yeah, of course. Well, the next one.
The first
movement was invented in,
maybe 1953 today.
yeah, 1908. Yeah, of course, it was false. And the next one.
The UK has more mobile phone than people. True.
Of course. And number 5.
First
Yeah, of course.
what come from a film called Space.
Yeah,
True.
it's true, of course. Number 6.
Published in I don't know. Can
So
hear.
it reached the public in 2001, of course, and it's right. And the next one, Parker Brothers did not invest in Monopoly immediately.
True.
Yes, it's true. And the last one, Parker Brothers invented the name Monopoly. No, they choose. It comes from another one. Yeah, of course. No, they didn't invent. Yeah, of course. They didn't invent. Yeah, of course. Well, okay, and that's it. So just this.
Oh, they have answer.
Just he said we need Checo, but you don't learn Checo because it's Checo. It's something Italian name, so you need to learn exactly the same and correct pronunciation. So if you want to change it to your language, you can, but it's better to pronounce names, especially exactly the same as they pronounce in their language. So it's better not to change to actually another version and another language. Okay. So so that's really important how to say them. Okay, well, so now let's go. Have a great night, sweet dreams, and enjoy your time in your hometown. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, teachers.
Just go and rest. Goodbye.
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 Goodbye.